and welcome back. So NCIS Origins just made me cry over a dog and I'm not okay. Alright, I need to ask you something. How did NCIS Origins makes me this emotional over a dog? Because season 2 episode 14, yeah, wasn't just an episode, this was a full on emotional attack. Let's talk about it. So first things first, if you're worried going in, no, Gary Callahan does not die, but trust me, the episode makes you feel like he might, and that's what make everything hit so much harder. Now, on the surface, there is a case here: a robbery gone wrong, some reckless rich kids, an unhoused man caught in the middle. But honestly, that's not what this episode about. This episode is about Gary Callahan, and more importantly, what he means to everyone. We get his origin story, and it's heartbreaking. He was the runt of his litter, abandoned, literally left behind because he was seen as broken. But he wasn't broken, he just hadn't found his person yet, and that person turned out to be Mike Franks. Now this is where the episode becomes something special, because it's not just Gary's story, it's also Mike's origin story. We see Mike before NIS, before purpose, just a man drifting afterward, trying to figure out where he belongs, and somehow this dog becomes the thing that changes everything. Gary isn't just a pet, he's a turning point, because without Gary, Mike never finds his path. He never becomes an agent. And if you really think about it, that means Gary is indirectly responsible for everything that comes after in the NCIS world. That's insane. A single German Shepherd is basically the foundation of the entire legacy. Now let's talk about the emotional core of the episode. Gary gets seriously injured in the field, and suddenly everyone is shaken, but especially Mike, because this isn't just a working dog to him. This is family. This is history. This is the last piece of time in his life when he was truly happy with Trish. And you feel that in every scene. Mike is usually tough, controlled, a little rough around the edges, but here he's soft, vulnerable, terrified, and it hits. Now add to that the tension with Herm, because while Mike treats Gary like his own, Herm is the one actually training him, and when Gary gets hurt, that conflict explodes. Herm is frustrated, Mike is emotional, and for once, Mike actually gets called out, and has to accept it. But what makes it work is that both of them carry about Gary. They just show it up differently, and when they finally make up, it's simple but it feels earned. Now, here's something I really loved about this episode: the guy who stabbed Gary. He's not some evil villain, he was just protecting himself, and when you learn more about him, you realize he's actually a protector too, looking after his community, taking care of people, doing the best he can, and in a way, he mirrors both Gary and Mike. That's such a powerful choice, because instead of turning up this into a revenge story, the episode turns it into something deeper: compassion, understanding, second chances, and it all comes in full circle in the end. Gary survives, he walks again, he proves once again that he's not broken, and that final moment, yeah, I'm not even going to pretend that I didn't tear up, because this wasn't just a dog surviving. It's all about resilience, about finding your place, about how one connection, one bond can change the entire course of your life. And honestly, that's what make this one of the best episode of the series. It's not flashy, it's not action heavy, but it's deep, emotional, meaningful, and somehow it makes you realize that the entire NCIS legacy might exist because of one dog who refused to give up. Thank you for watching. Bye.